Good day, everyone, and welcome to today's market fundamental and technical breakdown. My name is Anthony Phillips Njoku, the founder of 10x Digital Lane, and today's market fundamental and technical breakdown is for the time period of 23rd of June to 27th of June. 10x Digital Lane is an academy where everyone who has a knowledge gap in digital trading can get the right knowledge, get the right guidance, and also get the right tools to enable them trade the financial market profitably. We also introduce our clients to profitable real estate investments, more like land banking and property investments as well. We also offer account management services in the Forex industry whereby we trade capital and then give returns on investments, splitting profits 55-45. And lastly is we also help manage rental properties for profits. So today we'll be diving into the technical chart, and when we're done, we'll be diving into the fundamental chart. But before we do that, we'll first of all show you guys our prediction for last week. And after that, we'll show you guys our forecast for this week. So our prediction for last week was this. This was where the market was last week, okay? And we predicted that the market is going to drop. Exactly. For Monday, the market dropped down to this point on Thursday. So the forecast for last week was a successful forecast. The forecast for last week was a successful forecast. So with that in mind, we're going to update this chart, and then we would as well talk about Euro USD, AED USD, XAE USD, also known as gold, and lastly Bitcoin. Okay. So I want you to watch to the end. Don't forget to smash the like button, click the subscribe, and also the bell notification icon to stay notified. So since our forecast is going as planned, but it has not reached our major destination, Euro. So we're expecting to get towards this major destination, this demand. So the forecast for last week still stands. We just need to update this chart. So to update it, we go to the weekly time frame. And on the weekly time frame, we'll just put the previous week high and previous week low. This is the previous week high. This is the previous week low, where the market came from. Let me shoot this so I'll spot it. This is the previous week low. Then the daily time frame, we go to daily time frame. Then on the daily time frame, this is the daily demand still holds, and the daily supply in the past, which we already marked out. So that still holds as well. And the daily time frame, you can see the prevailing trend. This is the prevailing trend, which still holds. Until this prevailing trend is broken, you can see that the market can still get this hang of buying more and more and more. So we're just trading the corrective structure. Then on the 4 hours time frame, this is the 4 hours demand. Low expect market come to us. Okay, this demand over here. So this we have to update this. This is the start of Monday. We have to update it to drop towards this level. So that's our forecast right now. But after that, we can still see major push up from here this week, okay? Once the market gets to that level. So that's it. Then for AUD USD, I'm so glad it followed our forecast from last week, Monday, okay? The market just dropped drastically down to Friday. It dropped towards the demand zone. And there's a new change on AUD USD. There's been this particular trend that has been running this way. So the trend has finally broke. So you see it has finally broke. So it's a good one. So with that in mind, let's update this chart for this week. So we go to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we update the previous week high and previous week low. Break previous week low, we go lower. You can see the market already broke the previous week low. Okay. So this is the previous week high, and this is the previous week low. The market already broke the previous week low, so we're expecting more downward push. Then on the Daily time frame is for daily demand. This is the current daily demand I see over here, and daily supply. This is the current daily supply I see over here. Okay, so not minding, we have been expecting this correction to play out for a long time. So if this market should drop drastically, take this from the swing low to the swing high, you can expect market to drop at least with the daily time frame, this 50% over here. But we can as well aim for the 38.2 because this is a daily time frame. So all this liquidity below here needs to come and be taken. The liquidity here and daily time frame liquidity. There's liquidity here needs to come and be swept in the daily time frame. And there's liquidity here needs to come and be swept in the daily time frame. So once all this liquidity is swept, you know that the major area based on Fibonacci it will get to is this particular level. And we have a reoptimization zone there. So you watch out for that. Then the prevailing trend has been broken as well in the daily time frame. This is meant to be the prevailing trend. This high was taking this high was taking. So if we actually made these 2 points where the last blue was created before the high was finished. So this prevailing trend broke on Friday. Okay. So more drops on AUD is highly anticipated. So we go to the 4 hours time frame now. So the 4 hours time frame a little tricky, but notwithstanding, we'll be able to get our points clear. So over here now we have the demand zone on 4 hours time frame. Over here, where the market came to over here. So from here we can actually see some kind of rejection to the upside, but the liquidity has been taken. Okay. Then for the supply zone, this this has fulfilled efficiency. So for the supply zone, let's take this level over here. So what I see for AUD now, my forecast for AUD now is due to this massive gap. Okay, the market opened up and there was massive gap that dropped. So for me, we can anticipate a push up. For me, we can anticipate this. Okay, so this is what I see for AUD. Okay, the push up towards the supply zone and then the drop. Okay, so if you want to take the buy, it's a scalp buy, but the major trend is the sell trend. Okay, so to be in line, the trend is your friend. You should always try to be in line with the trend. Okay, so but still also this is my forecast for AED. Then for gold, last week we didn't have way more of forecast on gold. But our we said our gold is going to drop from here. This was Monday. We said our gold is going to drop. Okay, that was our forecast for gold last week. Okay, and if you go through our YouTube in our channel, just visit our Telegram channel. The link is going to be on the description. You'll be able to see the forecast for yourself. Okay, so for this week for gold, let's go to the weekly time frame for gold, the weekly high and weekly low. Okay, so this is the previous week high over here. And the previous week low it should be this over here. Good. Then on the daily time frame, okay, we just update the demand. So this is the daily demand over here. And the daily supply should be over here. this really low supply. Okay, so with that in mind, remember the Iran war against US is also affecting the currency uh, and also affecting the gold market. So when there's time of uncertainty like this, and US has already joined the war, okay, there was an airstrike yesterday, and Trump confirmed that they actually aimed for the nuclear fields in Iran. So with that in mind, I'm expecting gold to buy. Okay, the psychological level is to buy towards like 3,400, okay, this week. Due to uncertainty, when there is time of uncertainty, gold buys, okay. Okay, so a lot of people buy into gold during time of uncertainty. So I expect gold to buy towards this psychological level of 3,400 minimum, okay. Then after that, we can now expect further push up, but this is my buyer. So we start looking for buy stocks here. Once I get it, I'll send it into the group. So join our Telegram group for free signals, and as well subscribe to our channel so whenever we post our trade breakdown, you'll be notified. Then for Bitcoin, okay, for Bitcoin, last week we told you guys Bitcoin is going to drop, and Bitcoin exactly dropped. What? So for last week we told you Bitcoin is going to drop on Monday. This was Monday, so we told you Bitcoin is going to drop, and that is exactly what Bitcoin did. It dropped. And it dropped towards this level yesterday. Probably got to around 98,100, and let's say 98,200. It dropped towards that level. Okay, so there is way more opportunity for continuation drop. Okay, so let's update this chart. We will update the previous week high and previous week low. We're getting close to the 90 days tariff gap that Trump gave. Okay, since he announced the tariff gap, I actually made this projection. Yeah, this is 90 days. So you see over here, it was when he made the announcement of the tariffs, okay, pause of tariffs, okay, on every other country. And you see, once he made that, Bitcoin came and created a new all-time high. So there is a correction now. So this is when this is 84 days plus 6 more days, then we'll get the 90 days. But I just made this projection to know when that day gets what next happens for cryptocurrency. What's the next announcement he might make? And when that announcement comes in, we then react to it. But from this point, after he made that announcement, you see Bitcoin just shoot up straight to an all-time high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks in a row. Just if you kept buying every single week, every week, just kept buying Bitcoin every single at the open of every single week, you should make good profits. Okay. The profit you could have made was around, yeah, 50% of whatever you put in. You put $1,000, you should have made $500 extra. So this is not financial advice. Please try as much as possible to do your own research based on investments, and we teach people how to actually uh, build an investment portfolio and as well make good investments. Okay, so be open-minded for that. You can sign up for our consultation session. So basically, what I see for Bitcoin now is that the trend has changed. Okay, more like a corrective structure, because if you can see on daily time frame, we have this impulse, correction, and under impulse like this. So for the correction to come and under impulse to come is possible. Okay, so this is the target I see Bitcoin coming towards this daily, because the demand on daily time frame is broke. So this daily demand is the next demand zone I see. And then for the supply, this is the daily supply I see over here. Okay, this is the supply. Okay, so this is Bitcoin's forecast. So just try as much as possible to get in on the sales. Okay, futures market should help you do that. Okay, you're a good futures trader, no over leverage, just take trades very well. And that's what I see for Bitcoin. So it created a new higher low here. After it created this new higher low, it created a new lower high. After creating this new lower high, created a new lower low. Okay, then is a different complex structure, but it was a change. So if I'm to forecast this properly, this is meant to be a higher high. then a lower low here. Over here, it's going to be a lower low, not a lower high anymore. So I'll change that to a lower low. Then this is meant to be a lower high over here, which I will have to, this is a lower high over here. Then it created this lower low over here. So the trend literally has changed. So we're expecting a lower high in this point. Okay, so this is the lower low here. I put the lower high, I created the lower high. So for the 4 hours time frame, you already spoiled this 4 hours demand all the way down here. Okay, so with that in mind, you can expect market to come towards this supply zone you see over here. There's a supply zone here, all the way up here, or it might not. So one thing about this Fibonacci retracement tool is that wherever you retrace and we see some sellers start coming in, okay, on lower time frame, like on the 1 hour, you take the trade from there. Okay, so we just have to monitor and see when seller starts coming in. And the sellers coming at this point, you take confirmation on the 1 hour time frame, you take the sales or from this supply zone here. But the major one I see the market needs to come and fulfill on the 4 hours time frame is all the way up here. So patience is involved, okay? Whatever the market does, it can just actually manipulate people here to sell, manipulate people here to sell. But patience is involved. Once I see market come to this level, I'll be way more confident and I'll go in for the sales for Bitcoin from this level. And the forecast is Bitcoin is going up right now, but where to? We don't know. But the up is short term, but for the sales is long term. Okay, so the major target is going to be $94,000. Okay, that's the major target. $94,000. I repeat. So if you are interested to learn more about cryptocurrency trading, the forex market, you can dive down to our website www.10xdigital.com. Okay, like I told you guys, we bring you a unique perspective to the world of digital assets. We teach you how digital trading works, how to earn massive passive income on different digital assets, how to invest in safe assets, how to build and grow your startup business from zero to hero. So you can sign up with us right now because procrastination is the tip of time. Okay. The choice you would have made to change your financial projection in life, you just keep procrastinating. Don't do that to yourself. Okay, take the action right now. So once you gain access, we'll be introducing to some of the trusted companies we work with and softwares we work with, okay? But you need to be a member of the academy, okay? It's more like a subscription. All these Netflix subscription, your GoTV subscription, and so on and so forth. So we have a team working with us to carry out this project and be able to offer you these services in the right way. And this is our subscription package, okay? We have the 1 month subscription, we have the 3 month subscription, the 6 month subscription, and the 1 year subscription. And these are all the prices, okay? Meanwhile, we also have a free package as well for those who want to fill our platform to be able to log in and see the interior part of our platform. With the free package, you just gain access to some of the mind development education we offer in our Rise and Grind session. Then you also have access to our buy, sell cryptocurrency feature on the dashboard. Okay, so once you place a demand, you'll be able to what to receive that demand and be able to what sell cryptocurrency to you if you want to buy. Okay, so if you want to as well follow us on our social media handle, you can just go down to the end. Okay, these are some of the testimonies from our students, like Annie Somtochukwu. Good morning, Tony. It's good to hear from you. I have long awaited this opportunity. I'm convinced I'll do great things with you. You will equally benefit from meeting me. I assure you, I will be a good student. Okay, and he is a good student. And these are other comments. You can go through it. You can see testimonial videos down here. We have testimonial videos down here on those who actually enrolled for our academy. You're able to flip their little $100, $200 into $400 and above because they followed our system, they believed our system, and then you're able to get the results. And also, we also offer donations like sponsorship. You can we donate to the less privileged during the month of October and November because our company was registered in October 2022 with the Corporate Affairs Commission. the video on the website, the first video on the website, where you gain access to the website, shows you more about who we are, what our purpose is, and our registration process. So, okay, so we donate to the less privileged. We visit them and we offer them items. Okay, so you can be part of our donation and sponsorship as well. So you reach out to the less privileged. And if you want to follow us on our social media handle, down here on the website is our social media handle like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Telegram, and WhatsApp. Every link here is our link. But if you are in our Telegram right now, okay, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a link tree, a link tree. So if you don't want to visit our website to click on our social media, you can visit this link tree. Okay, on this link tree now, you gain access to our HFM Benin training seminar that is going to be held on the 28th of June. Okay, so you can go over here and register for the event. Okay, you stand a chance to get a prize, cash prize of $500, $750, and $1,000 respectively. It's trading capital. Then over here you can visit our store. Okay, so for those who are like in Western Vigo, South Africa, London, and you want to make payments to us, okay, you can visit our store because on the website you can pay, but you need to pay with your card. Okay, we are working with the payment gateway and I also enable you to pay with transfer. So if you want to pay, you can pay with your card using this seller store. Okay, I'm going to show you the store in a short while. Meanwhile, if you want to schedule a meeting, the one-on-one consultation meeting, you can click over here this to schedule the Zoom meeting. The link, this link tree is going to be on the description. Okay, it's going to be on the description. So you go there, you can gain access to it. Then you can become a student to learn how to trade or invest in Forex and crypto. You just click over here, you will be able to sign up on our form. This form is going to give you access to our newsletter. On that newsletter now, you'll be able to get analysis, weekly analysis, and trade breakdown for you in your inbox. Over here, we have a free trading education on YouTube. These are YouTube channel. This is the recommended broker for Hot Forex. The second recommended broker is XNET for Forex trading. Then for crypto, we recommend Binance and KuCoin. Then you scroll down a bit, you'll be able to see our trading view sign up link. If you want to trade with trading view, okay, to analyze the market, we use trading view to analyze the market. So you can analyze the market with trading view. Then the coin market cap sign up link, means the coin market cap for crypto students. Okay, if you want to get funded up to $50,000 trading capital from a company, you can register with 10 trade. Over here, this is the link to get signed up. Then you can join our Telegram group as well. It's as easy as this. Just join our Telegram group for signals, for Forex signals. Then need the crypto signal group, okay, for Telegram as well. Then if you scroll down, this all has our official links. WhatsApp for Forex and crypto, then TikTok page, Facebook page, Instagram page, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Keep you updated regularly. Then this is our seller store. On our seller store, we have a pack of equipment for you and opportunities for you. Inside the seller store, you can be able to gain access to our free PDF. We have 2 free PDFs for you. How to become a passive income machine. It's going to teach you how we actually aim passively through Forex trading and with the help of AI. Okay, so we also have offered this our AI trading bots on this our seller store. This is the scalper. It scalps major currencies, Euro USD, AED USD. Okay, then this is our gold bot. It trades gold during New York session. Okay, this is 10x digital in gold bot. So we analyze Euro USD for you, analyze AED USD for you, also analyze gold for you, and we have introduced a bot and as well trade for you 24/5 when the Forex market is open, and you don't really need to bother much. It does the trading for you, and we have the results of how these bots work and how we can install it for you. So if you want to be aware of how it works, you can schedule a meeting. Just visit the link tree in the description, okay? Schedule a meeting, and then I'll be able to introduce this to you. Then this is how to make 6 figures in 6 months without owning a property. This has to do with our real estate course, okay? You'll be able to make massive profits from this particular business model, okay? If you go through it and study it, you'll be able to make massive profit from it. And these are our textbook. If you join our academy, we also give this textbook. But if you just want to buy this book written by me, it's over here on the store. You can get it for 10,000 naira. Then we have our VIP signal group. You can subscribe to our VIP signal group. It's 15,000 naira. And then over here is our digital educational course, okay, for the 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year membership. If you're all over, if you want to be part of our referral system, okay, you can then contact me. I will provide the seller store referral system, and you get 10% of whoever you introduce that buys from us with this particular store link, okay? So that's it. So let's dive into the fundamental. Out of the fundamental analysis for today, we have major pairs. We have major pairs to focus on. Okay, and let me log into my FX book. My FX book is under trading software we use. Aside from trading view, we use my FX book for news. Okay, we get news on what is going on in the Forex market and high impact news of what's going to change the direction of the market. That's what we use my FX book to do. We have other tools we use as well, but it's going to join our academy or join the VIP signal group. In the VIP signal group, we analyze the market from Monday to Friday with our VIP signals, okay? Students, and then you're going to see every single tool you use. So Monday, we already have this news drop. We have a bunch of news drop by early in the morning by 12. AUD news drops, which is the global manufacturing PMI. It was positive. PMI for global service PMI for AUD was positive as well. Then by 8:15 in the morning today, we had Euro news drop by that's service PMI. It was negative for Euro. Manufacturing PMI was negative for Euro. Then manufacturing PMI for Germany, to be precise, was exactly as expected, which was higher than previous. It was good for Germany. Then over a service PMI in Germany is also good. Then manufacturing PMI in Euro Central is bad, or just like previous, but it was lower than expected. And then service PMI for Euro Central is at least 50, which is as expected. Okay, so it's quite neutral for Euro. Then we also have the GBP's Global Service PMI coming in shortly by 9:30 a.m. Okay, so you see if you go higher than 51.3, it's good for Germany, but if you see if you go lower than 51.3, it's bad for Germany. Then you have the global manufacturing PMI, which is 46.6. That's the forecast. So you say if you go lower than 46, it's bad for Germany. You say if you go higher than 46.6, it is good for Germany. Then during New York session, we also have manufacturing PMI, service PMI for dollar. Okay, so the sentiment applies. A higher figure than 51 and 52.9, it is good for dollar, but a lower figure is bad for dollar. And we have existing home sales and existing home sales month over month and existing home sales for this May. Okay, so last month against this month and then this month. So the figure I'm looking at for this 3.96 million. So if you say if you go higher than 3.96 million, it is good for dollar. A lower figure, it is bad for dollar. Then on Tuesday, early in the morning, London session by 9 a.m., we have the business climate. What the business in Germany thinks about the or economy. Are they optimistic or pessimistic? So over here, they're saying that businesses are feeling that it is optimistic because it's 88.3. But when the survey results are given, okay, it's good. If you say if you go higher than 88.3, it is good. But if you say if you go lower than 88.3, it is bad. Then we have the ECB Good speeches when we're talking to us like 12:15 p.m. West African time. You can subscribe to the ECB channel to be able to get this, or you can go to YouTube to be able to watch it as well. Then we have during New York session, CPI 10 year over year for Canada, inflation rate year over year for Canada, and CPI median year over year for Canada. Okay, so this is the three CPI we have for Canada. And this CPI now, we see a figure higher than 3% is good for Canada. A lower than 3% is bad for Canada. But the main one we're looking out for is this inflation rate year over year. This is the main one. This is a derivative. This is a derivative. This is the main one that creates this one and this one. So if you see a figure higher than 1.7%, it is good for Canada. But if you see a figure lower than 1.7%, it is bad for Canada. If you see exactly 1.7%, then Canada should just continue the projected movement. If it was buying against dollar, to keep buying. If it was selling against dollar, to keep selling. Then we have Chair Powell's testimony talking by 3 p.m. on Tuesday tomorrow regarding the past Fed rates and also the inflation figure that was announced, okay, and the projection of the U.S. economy. Then on Wednesday, we have by 2:30 a.m. in the morning, monthly CPI indicator for Australia. So if you see a figure higher than 2.3, it is good for Australia. If you see a figure lower than 2.3, it is bad for Australia. There are no news for London session, but during New York session by 3 p.m. West African time, you have new home sales month over month and new home sales for May. Okay, so this figure is what we're looking at for. We say figure higher than 0.7 million is good for dollar, but you say figure lower than 0.7 million is bad for dollar. Then we also have Chappell's testimony talking to us again on Wednesday. He talked to us on Tuesday. He's also going to talk to us on Wednesday regarding the economy of the US by 3 p.m. West African time. You can watch that on Bloomberg or CNN, okay, or through YouTube as well. Then on Thursday, London session by 7 a.m., we have the consumer confidence for Germany to precise. So you see a figure higher than minus 19.3. It is good for Germany, you to be precise. You see a figure lower than that, it is bad. This has to do with the consumer's confidence, those who live in the economy. How are they feeling? Are they feeling the economy is being good to them or bad to them? That's what it means. Then we have the Bank of Austria manufacturing PMI by 9 a.m. It has to be manufacturing price index. So you see if you go higher than 49.5, it is good. You see if you go lower than 49.5, it is bad. Then the ECB Goodos is speaking to us as well by 10:45 a.m. as well. That's Thursday. Then during New York session, we have a lot of news, GDP, which has to do with growth, goods trade balance, has to do with total imports minus total exports. So if you see a figure higher than this, GDP, which is good for dollar, a lower figure is bad. Then good trade balance, if you see a figure higher than this, it is good for dollar, a lower figure is bad, which means that there is more exports than imports into the US. Then we have the durable goods order, X transport, durable goods order month over month. The main one we look at for is this particular durable goods order month over month. The other is the derivative. If you see a figure higher than 7.2, which is good because that means that people in the US are ordering goods, okay? Then the continuous jobless claims is the one we look out for over here. If you see a figure higher than any figure, yeah, it is bad. But if you see a figure lower than all the figures here, it is good. So then to wrap up the week on Friday, we have inflation rates, retail sales, and retail sales month over month. So you see any figure higher than this three, it is good for eBay. The lower figure, it is bad. Then we have the price index over here, personal spending month over month, personal income month over month for dollar. Everything here, we see if you go higher than it, it is good for dollar. A lower figure, it is bad. Thank you so much for watching to this point. I really appreciate. Please, all the opportunities I present to you are available. Take action now. Take action now. Procrastination is a tip of time. I wish you a profitable trading week and I want us to make money together. So join our team, subscribe and like, share this content and what trade with us. Thank you.